Hey guys, Al here. So I want to talk about seed fertility. So we have a product called Seed Feed, and basically it's like a starter fertilizer. And I wanted to talk about this because I think a lot of times people are curious as to how this differs from what we call our seed armor, which that's a bacterial inoculant to make sure that your legumes have the correct rhizobium bacteria to make sure that they're going to fix nitrogen for you. We also do a proprietary blend of our humics with there, so it's a broad spectrum inoculant. With our seed feed, what we wanted to do, based on a lot of our own research and then obviously peer-reviewed research that's on the internet that I'm going to highlight here, is make a product that just helps those seedlings get off to a good, strong start so they get established. They can photosynthesize rapidly. It can generate faster microbial stimulation in the soil, especially in soils where they're highly degraded. Phosphorus might not be available. Most of the time we can get phosphorus out of the soil bank once we get microbes established. But by adding this little bit of fertility right onto the seed, this is an all organic product, so it's not going to be at high risk for leachability of these nutrients either. And it's also have a humic base to it to help in seed germination, microbial promotion, acting as a chelating agent to some of the nutrients in the soil, etc. So what you do is you take this packet and you dust it right on your seeds, whether it's our seeds or your own mix or corn or soybeans or something like that. And we've had fantastic results. And here's some of the research behind that. So I just took snapshots of some AI-generated research via Google because I don't think most people would want to look at an entire peer-reviewed article. Plus, it's kind of hard to summarize those. But in general, this reads, research indicates organic starter fertilizers can be very effective in boosting early plant growth and yield, particularly when the soil is deficient. So that's something I touched on earlier. And why is that beneficial? Well, because again, you're putting it right on the seed. So as that seed sits down in the dirt, if it's in a drill, it's sitting right into that furrow, that seed falls in there, that little bit of fertility is around there, that seed starts to grow, you get rain, moisture, etc. And now that little bit of fertility is right there just to give that seed off to a good start, and then let biology take over the rest. We also use our seed armor, again, as a biological inoculant, as well as some of the Tamio products that we've used. Put it right on the seed as a seed coat to help jumpstart some of that bacterial and fungal activity in the soil profile. But this is specifically talking about seed feed and how that works as a starter fertilizer. And again, a snapshot of what are some of the benefits of using a starter fertilizer, right? So providing seedlings with readily available nutrients. So it's right there on that young seed as it's getting going. Getting it off to a strong start can help to drive you could use the term yields in the future, early root growth, improved germination, targeted nutrient delivery. So again, instead of just broadcasting, hundreds of pounds on and hoping that it finds the root system, especially in things like phosphorus and potassium, you're putting it right there on that seed. So it's very targeted, which is not only better for the environment and soil microbes, because you're not just throwing out a whole bunch and hoping that it gets to the root zone. You're putting it right there where it's going to be most effective, and you're using a lot less. So I'll summarize. So in summary, by using a product like this seed feed, here's some of the things that you're getting. Improved germination, better seeding establishment, again, optimum placement, reduced environmental impacts, which is beneficial, obviously, especially if you're near a creek or something like that, or even downstream where it could potentially leach back into the soil and whatnot, phosphorus, nitrogen. You can read a lot about that. Cost effectiveness, it's really affordable. I mean, we sell seed feed for $25 and covers an entire, 50 pounds of seed. So it's really quite affordable. And again, that because it's so effective in putting it right in the furrow, and then of course improve microbial activity, we're using those humic bases in order to humic and fulvic bases in order to drive not only plant growth and germination and chelating agents, but also your microbial activity is stimulated by that. And then convenience, it's really convenient whether it's in a bag spreader. It's a little bit powdery, so be careful of that. But if PTO spreader or a drill or a bag spreader, just to pour it in there, shake it up a little bit, it's going to adhere right to those seeds. And then you're able to take full advantage of the benefits of that seed fertility. So Seed Armor Plus comes with our Nitro Boost as well as our carbon load. We offer that. It's inside the bag. Seed Feed is a fertility product, and I wanted to highlight why you should consider using that this year. I don't plant without it anymore. Every time I fill up the drill, I pour that stuff right on there, mix it up. If I'm doing the bag spreader, add a little bit to that, shake it up, and put it down. And as you all have seen, we have great plots every year, even last year with a 100+ year drought. So check us out, guys, at vitalizeseed.com. We sure do appreciate you. If you have any questions, please reach out anytime.